Well, let me be honest with you and tell you that I have a lot of opinions. I have opinions about stuff that I didn't even know I cared about. But if you were to ask me, I could pretty quickly come up with an opinion. So as a result of my heavily opinionated life, it's always shocking to my wife when she asks me what I want for dinner and my response is, whatever you want. She usually just stares at me in disbelief because it's so unusual for me not to have an opinion. You know, we live in a world that values people who can act and speak decisively. We elevate those who can, almost without even a thought, hand down a response to a tough situation. I mean, we're talking about questions and situations, right, that are far greater than what we're having for dinner. Those people that can respond with not just an off-the-cuff response, but those who can really tap into something of a spiritual response. Those who can respond in a way that brings joy to God. Those who can respond in a way that moves a situation from what are we going to do, this is awful, to we're going to be okay. I want to be that type of person. And if you were honest, you would probably want to be that type of person as well. We want to be people that speak wisdom and knowledge into tough circumstances. We want to be the voice of reason in the midst of chaos. So for me, and maybe you as well, we've got no shortage of opinions, but the question is what, or maybe who, are our opinions rooted in? I've been challenged over the last few weeks to really step back and evaluate my sources. You know, if I'm not spending time in prayer, if I'm not in Scripture, if I'm not asking God, if I'm not seeking His direction, then my opinions are just that. They're my opinions. Jeremiah says, "Call to me and I will answer you and will tell you the great and hidden things that you have not known." Isaiah says, "And your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it." More than anything, I want to be that kind of man. The kind of man, the kind of husband, the kind of father, the kind of pastor, the kind of friend that people trust, not because of my opinions, but because they know who my opinions are sourced in. My prayer for you and for me is that we would seek after that type of relationship, one where God is speaking and we are listening.